You may have seen our pallet composter. We've got a bunch of stuff piled up on top, but really good compost at the bottom. This is running about 110 to 120 degrees, which is where you want it. But we've got a lot to add to it. So we're going to have to build a new section right here. I've got one pallet here and two pallets right over there. And so we're about to get started. We've got all of these, or these two buckets are full. We've got shredded paper, but more than that, we've got stuff in the garden that needs to go into it. Here's dying zucchini plants that have been pulled up. They need to be in the compost. And we removed all the green beans from our cattle panels, and so we have a pile right here already turning to nitrogen, or to carbon, I'm sorry. Carbon is the brown. It's already been burned up by the sun, and all of this as well needs to go in the compost, and we don't have room. We also have corn stalks out on the outside of the cornfield. Those need to be composted as well. So we've got to build another section. Ralph Man's Outdoors. I always say never throw away an old pallet because they come in handy. I'm going to be taking some pallets and some simple paracord, and we'll be lacing these together, and I'll let you see how that's done. If you look at the previous video, this is the gate. I just have one tie on it, but on each side I've got just simple paracord used to tie it together. Same thing up here and down at the bottom. We're going to do the same, but what I'm going to do different, or since I'm doing something different, I'm going to put the gates where they will open opposite. That way, in the event that we've got some good compost that we're going to take off the bottom, and then we've got some other compost that is not so good, we can just move the not so good into one bin, get the good off of the other, and let the other side keep going, and then we'll just start re-adding to it. So let's get this built. I'm going with a blue paracord, mainly because it was some that I had left over from something else. So you always need paracord on hand, and so let's get this put together. We've attached this corner, and this corner. We do have a little bit of a gap, but that shouldn't be a problem. Most of all of this will stay in without any issue. You'll notice the knot, I did a double loop, or just did a loop, and then I was able to cinch it up. I'll show you exactly what that looks like. All right, I just take the rope, double it, and then I will do a loop, pull back through, and you have a solid knot. Then when you come around with your other piece, after you've looped it around, you can pull it through. And once you have it pulled through, whatever it is you're doing, you can just take this, loop it around, and pull it tight, and then that's not going to come loose. I also will add a little line to it and do a double loop so it goes back through. Now there's no chance of that coming out. That's going to be nice and secure, but if you ever need to take it apart, you just pull that out and then find your loose end and just pull. And it's a slip knot. It comes right out. It can be used over and over again, so don't waste your paracord. On the gate, this is the gate that will open up. on the gate, I'm just going to take and run my cord around. And then I can slip it through. Sorry, I'm trying to do this by myself, but I can slip it through and just simply tie it here at the top. We'll do the double hitch. Well, I'm just going to do a single hitch since we're going to open and close this. And there you go. That will keep the door closed. We need to open it up so that we can fill this, but I just wanted to show you how that worked. No sense in double locking this. Just need it at the corners to help it be stable. So now we have a double compost bin. So let's start adding this and all the other stuff I showed you a minute ago. We've got kitchen waste. We've got where Susan's been canning and taking stuff apart. We've got some shredded paper. We also have a rainbow vacuum system full of water and dog hair. We're going to add that as well. As I said earlier, we've got some pulled up zucchini. We're going to add that. And here's our major bulk. This is our green bean vines that we pulled off of the cattle panels. There's more of it right there in the aisle. All of that's going in the compost. All right, we've got her opened up. This door opens from this side so that you can move easily from one bin to the other. This one moves out to the left, the other one out to the right, but let's start filling. Well, we've emptied out the buckets. We've got all of the green bean vines. We've got the zucchini in there. We've got paper. We've got our dog hair and a little water. But now this needs to be watered down. And this side needs some water as well. So I'm going to water both of those. And then we'll put a thermometer in here and see how it does. It's all in. I'm going to close it up and tie it off, and then we'll water it down. We're giving it a good soaking, and then we'll put the thermometer in and be done. We've watered all the compost and we've got the thermometer in, so let's let her cook. Ralph Man's outdoors. It's extremely hot. I'm sweating like a pig. I apologize, but we've got the new composter built and we've got it stuffed. We've got the thermometer in, so we'll let that work. We'll be able to use that in the garden this upcoming year. Till next time, God bless.